I feel
You're a sneaky motherfucker. I'm making sure that we're both beautiful sounding, which we are. I'm not a fan of our get to know you episode. Who wants to know us? No one.
everyone loves that episode, by the way.
Everyone loves it. I'm going to go look at those numbers. Do you want to start a podcast?
Fine.
Okay.
Oh,
Welcome. Oh, now we're in harmony. Welcome to Flawed Femmes. Oh, gosh. We are just banging today.
It's Molly.
It's the sweatshirts.
It is the sweatshirt.
We're wearing our matching Flawed Femmes sweatshirts.
I introduced you as me. I was like, it's Molly. Okay. It's B.
And Molly. I almost said Barbara. Okay. B and Molly are both here for you today to talk about how menopause is wrecking everything.
It's true. We are wearing matching sweatshirts, you guys. You can go to our website and get your very own if you want to be the coolest kid in town. And they're Adidas, of course.
I tried to get her to go for the cheap ones, guys, but she's a classy bitch, so she wouldn't let me.
Yeah, just sometimes I'm a classy bitch. Today,
I think you did teach me how to pee in a urinal, so not that classy.
Oh no, I mean, listen, there are boundaries. There are boundaries. Today, we're going to be talking about bodies in full bloom. You may notice.
Oh yes.
You may notice a difference in my voice and Molly's. I have been sick since Monday and just tested positive. Do you test positive? No, you don't test positive. I have a sinus infection.
What do you have? I was like, should I be with you right now? What did you test positive for?
I have a sinus infection. And just so you know, if I do sound a little stuffy, that would be why. My sister-in-law did inform me that when she gets sick, she feels like she sounds raspy. Some may say sexy. And when I get sick, I sound like a prepubescent boy going through puberty. Yeah.
Wow, that's a very special thing.
I have 3 sister-in-laws. You know which one you are.
I was feeling kind of crappy this week, and then I thought maybe I have an allergy. It's springtime. Because I definitely wasn't sick, but my throat was hurting. Then Barbara, I mentioned, do you think I have an allergy? And Barbara said, you get those with the big life change.
The life change known as being in full bloom.
Being in full bloom.
One of our favorite.
I think we should call it maxi pause. No, I don't think I should.
Nope. Let's go ahead. You won't edit that out, but you probably should. I feel like MaxiPod made us lose a listener or two at this very moment.
Okay, I take it back. That never happened.
She is taking it back. So being one of our favorite people that we follow, Tabitha Brown, who is an amazing, just everything all around person, has started calling her perimenopause Peri. So she'll just be like, So you guys, today Peri is in full effect. She's phenomenal. One of the things I want to start us off with is a quote from one Coco Chanel.
Okay.
See, someone was saying I was a classy bitch.
All right, Barbara's laying those quotes down. Let's do it.
Beauty begins the moment you decide to be yourself.
Oh, that's lovely.
And I also want to add that the sweatshirts we're wearing say beautiful is a feeling.
That's right. Beautiful is a feeling.
So
has very little to do with how you look.
We're going to start with this really lovely quote and we'll circle back because it is some dark shit we're about to lay down.
I tried to get Barbara to read the inspiring messages off of cough drops today, but she passed on that opportunity, and I just think we've all lost.
I forgot them in my other sweatshirt. Oh. They do. I don't know if you're all aware of this, but Halls, Molly was not aware of this. Yesterday she gave me a cough drop and I said, what is your pep drop, cop
Pop.
say? And she was like, it doesn't say anything. And I was like, Molly, the best thing about these is that they do say something. So mine said, go for it.
Mine said, you can get through it. And then some other inspiring quotes that we'll never know because Barbara threw my cough drop
I
inspirational
didn't throw it away. It's in my other
the trash. She
sweatshirt.
threw
I'll
it
tell
in the
you
trash
some
because
other
she
time.
hates me and doesn't even care about my inspirational quotes.
Okay, listen, it's a cough drop. I'll get you a new one. Okay. Bodies in full bloom. I question. Hey, let's research this a little bit.
Let's do it.
Let's research a little bit more. So I went on the interweb and I started looking for perimenopause, menopause symptoms. What I'm about to read is, it's rated X, really.
Isn't another name for periods menarche or menarche? Can we be anti-menarche? Anti-menarche!
I have no idea what the words that just came out of your mouth are.
I'm looking it up. So we're going to get dark. Is that what you said?
This is real dark. So these are...
Our band name is Anti-Menarche.
You guys...
And we have dark lyrics.
Molly is saying it's a one-man band, okay? Because I am not going to be an anti-monarchy.
Menarche.
So this is a list of what can be expected to be experienced going through menopause or perimenopause, okay? This list is not meant to be all-inclusive. This list is just to, be there for us. Just some things, okay? Are we ready?
Just a couple of things that happen. Okay.
We'll circle back.
Let's do it.
We'll circle back to a couple of these later. Okay?
Yeah.
Let's begin. These are some things for women experiencing perimenopause/menopause. I begin. Hot flashes, night sweats, weight changes, breast tenderness, mood changes, irritability, depression, anxiety, panic disorder, sleep issues, fatigue, low libido, headaches, vaginal dryness, thinning hair, brittle nails, bloating, digestive issues, brain fog, memory issues, joint pain, muscle aches, itchy skin, dizziness, osteoporosis, weak, brittle bones, dizziness, heart palpitations, tingling limbs, burning tongue or mouth, change of taste, allergies, body odors, urinary changes.
That was a jam.
And here's
anti-menarche rules.
Here is my favorite. The last symptom, again, not all inclusive, is shock-like sensations. And everyone, I wanted to read to you what this says for the shock-like sensations.
Okay.
Starting during perimenopause, some women may experience sensations similar to electric shock beneath the skin. This is actually tied into one of the 34 symptoms of menopause.
34.
Not to be all-inclusive. These shocks likely occur because the electric impulses used as a signaling mechanism in the body to the brain are disrupted by hormone fluctuations during menopause. As mentioned earlier, estrogen is a neuroproductive hormone whose decline may instigate shock-like sensations and related symptoms. No, thank you. Nope, I'm not interested in this fucking woman thing.
As I said,
fuck. Shock-like symptoms?
Look, hormones are imaginary. If I've said it once, I've said it a million times. They're invisible and therefore imaginary.
Okay, so just recently, right, there has been this onslaught of men experiencing it's a cramp simulator.
Oh,
right?
those
Have
are
you seen
fun
these?
to watch on the
Right?
the videos.
So it's a cramp simulator. And so now men are like, oh, maybe women don't fucking suck.
Maybe it's the worst thing ever.
Maybe it's real.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. So can we do that for menopause?
Oh, make menopause be all inclusive.
Like a hot flash or a night flash?
Just give them anything.
A night flash.
A
night sweat or a hot flash?
You know what we need to do is we need to get a trans woman in here that has an experience of with and without the estrogen. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
We're gonna travel this pathway.
All right, let's circle back to that later on.
And see if there's a reflection on that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, being a woman is a full scale deal, and you got to take all of the lumps.
I mean, I'm gonna sneeze.
Do it. Bless you.
That's part of the sinus infection, y'all.
That's part of the magic of podcasting.
So one of these, all these symptoms and whatever, I was looking online, and Bonafide is, I guess, a huge medical pill.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, they had like some of these symptoms, and that's where I found the shock-like symptoms.
Is Bonafide the website?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And Bonafide is a product. They have over 10 products. So just for
But here's the thing. I'm so sick of fucking products, man. They're selling me shit up the wazoo.
Absolutely.
Up the pretty kitty.
To accommodate one or two of your symptoms. So
I should be taking approximately 492 supplements a day to manage my menopause symptoms.
Molly, I mean, come on now. That's at least, right? And you're saying supplements. Absolutely not. You need some hardcore drugs to deal with the panic, depression, and shock-like symptoms. The fucking horror. The horror that I went through that like, oh yeah, people experience that.
So the universe said, look, you're already getting old. Would this be better if we put you in the electric chair? Would you enjoy this more if we randomly shocked you throughout your day?
I don't. And this is why I say it's not all inclusive. Molly, what did you just recently find out that menopause has? I tried to whisper it. You guys are pantomime it, and it just didn't work out.
She said ears.
We didn't pre talk about this.
Ears,
right? Didn't your ears start breaking out?
Oh, they did.
Yes.
Yeah, that can be a thing. That I was like, why am I breaking out near my ears? Like, why the skin on my ears is really dry, and then. Yeah, that can be caused by menopause. It can be, you can have like itchy ears.
Have an itchy
like,
ear.
What the fuck?
Well,
like, come on, leave my ears alone.
Itchy skin is one of the things. They're just listening.
Everyone likes a listener.
Why don't you let it happen?
Why won't you just let them alone?
It's very
leave
sad.
me the fuck alone, man. Oh, God. Yes. So itchy ears, that came out of nowhere. But you can get itchy scalp. You can get dandruff. Why do you have to look like shit too? And this happens with your periods.
Yes.
When you're a girl, when
you break out.
Yep. And it's like, as part of being a woman, we're gonna just need you to randomly look like shit.
Yeah.
And it's important. It's important to the way the universe works for you to periodically wake up and feel trash.
I don't want to do it. Can you say like, no, thank you?
Yes, you can.
My daughter, funny story. My daughter, when I told her about her period, so she was probably 10 or 11. And I explained to her that the period is happening. She started crying and screaming. And I said, I'm sorry, this is just part of being a lady.
She is like, all of us.
She's like, but I don't want to have children. And I said, well, first of all, you can't make that decision at 10 years old. And second of all, you have no choice. This is happening.
This is going to happen.
And she was like, oh my gosh, how long is it going to last? And I said, well, it can 7 to 10 days. It can go up to that. And she was like, fine. Well, like, will you be with me? Where are we going to go when this happens? And I said, oh no, baby girl, this is going to happen every month.
For the next 40 to 50 years.
At that point, I had to excuse myself from the room because she was throwing a full-on tantrum. Just could not get over
Really
herself.
relatable. It's relatable.
And I thought, wow, this is exactly how I feel every single time. Don't you want to throw a tantrum? And she was like, I don't want to. Fine, that's cool. I don't need to ever have a baby. So take it out of me. And they won't.
They won't.
It doesn't happen.
Listen, this is why we need to have no taxes on feminine hygiene products, and they should be widely available, government subsidized.
Yeah.
Because no matter how stressed a man has been in his life, to, on top of everything else, be scrambling around to find sanitary products. And so now that I have teenagers, every bathroom is just loaded with that shit. You feel weird about asking your parents that's great. Come to my house. It's just, it is like raining tampons up in here. You're going to get anything you want. You come right here. And
I wish my house had tampons because it's the pad world.
The pad palace.
And you guys, pads
come
are
on down
gross.
to the pad palace.
Like, I have friends, and you know who you are, and I'm sorry, I'm throwing you under the bus, but it's the grossest thing ever. Like, you're basically just like in your own blood.
Well,
not that women are gross or blood is gross.
Well, we're super, neurospicy around my house, and everybody's got texture issues.
Sorry, what does that mean, neurospicy?
It means you just might have an assortment, a sprinkling of neurodivergency, if you will. Just a little spiciness. So I was texture wise. I mean, these people barely can wear sleeves on their shirts, let alone deal with any extra textures in their pants. So I knew that we had we were going to have a short run with that. But I do have to say period underwear is magical, and I wish that existed 30 years ago.
Oh, right?
Yeah. And every time they wear it, it's like a cross between being angry that they have it and also wanting them to have it. So you're like, yes, this is amazing. Use it. Also, you're so fucking spoiled.
I mean, this is really what the whole thing is about girls going through. We want it to keep being better, but we also are sad for ourselves. Yeah. Like their life is.
Let's all just take a moment of silence for ourselves.
Oh God. Yeah. That was needed.
That was needed because gosh, you did a great job. If you have made it through any portion of managing menses in your life, then, my heart goes to you.
Good on you.
Yeah, good on you. You did a great job with that.
Good for you.
And it's just a big, fuck you from the universe when you then cannot exit the program that you've been...
Until death.
Our bodies are trying to exit the program right now. But... However, it's a rocky road.
It's real fucked up.
It's real fucked up.
Fucked up that we have to
called
experience
it, another puberty. I've heard folks who've transitioned called when they start having hormone involved in their transition. That's another puberty. And puberty is what? The worst thing that could happen to a person? Is that what?
I mean, possibly. I'm just thinking about what men have to deal with, which is nothing.
No, they get pop-up tents. That's inconvenient.
Oh.
When they're in puberty.
Oh, because their dicks are like, they can wear special, like regular fucking tidy whiteys and have that taken care of.
Problem solved.
Yeah.
It goes up, not out.
Yeah.
Oh, changing your underwear? That's the solution?
They sound apparently like me when I have a cold. But other than that, like, come on, boys.
The transitions are pretty easy. Although I do feel like every 50-year-old man is sort of going through something. There are a lot of men going through something out there.
Well, and right? This is my tattoo again. And I would never want to be a man. Ever.
When one of my kids was little, I had the funniest conversation with them. As I said, neurospicy. She said to me, I'm really glad I'm not a boy. And I said, oh, why is that?
Yeah.
And she goes, well, it's just, they have a penis and it's in their underwear all the time. Like, I would always be like, why is my penis in my underwear? It's so uncomfortable. I'm always having to move it around. And
interesting.
Where do you put it? And I do agree with that. It would be inconvenience to have a penis in my underwear.
I have always really loved the song. You'll know the band, Detachable Penis.
Oh my God. Yes.
Who's that by? Okay. Detachable Penis. If you have not listened to it, go do yourself a favor. He finds it at the market. He brushes it off and puts it back on. I have always wanted a detachable penis.
Oh, it's King Missile. King Missile.
Okay. I have never wanted to, I would pee my name in the snow everywhere we went. Everywhere we went, I've always been envious about the ability to pee. Yeah, let's take a moment for that.
Oh, to be able to write your name in the snow?
Write your name and just shake and go?
That is
and not
convenient.
Have to wipe? Are you kidding me?
You don't have the peeing while traveling. That is an advantage.
Always. Everywhere. Peeing in general.
You can just pee in the car. Can you imagine sitting down in the car and you're doing nothing different? You haven't taken your pants off or anything, and you're just sitting there and you can pee into a bottle.
Why doesn't every boy do this all the time?
I would freak the fuck out if someone was like, just sit there, pee right now. I don't know if I could do it.
I could do it. However, I would need some kind of incentive, probably monetary.
My sister got me a sheepy, which you can't. It's like a funnel.
You also gave me a sheepy.
Oh, I did. I shared the sheepy, but I haven't used it yet.
Okay, explain it to people.
So
it's ridiculous.
It's kind of a funnel system where you can put it into your. So if you're standing, it can make if you have female anatomy, you can stand
like
and pee.
Penis.
It's like a funnel, a pee funnel.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel as satisfying, I think.
No, not even close.
I think we've really wandered from menopause here into, sorry about that. We really got to stay on subject. Bodies.
So I'm looking at this list. I can 100% relate to my biggest issues personally being in full bloom currently are night sweats and hot flashes.
Hot flashes and sleep for me.
Oh, sleep? What's that? Sleep. What's going on there?
It's like sleep roulette.
Uncomfortable sex.
Will you sleep tonight? No one knows.
I actually am now. If you'll remember this from when you had young children, you never fully sleep.
Oh,
right?
Yeah, you're just coasting on the top of sleep.
You're always at a moment's notice. You're ready to go. I have also been like that for the past week. So this past week, I was the kind of sick where you can't even really be on your phone or watch TV for a long time.
That's really sick.
Instead, you stare at the wall or the inside of your eyelids and you just kind of contemplate life is what happened for me.
And I bet your worldview is really awesome when you're sick.
Well, it's really positive. I didn't experience any of the depression, irritability, anxiety, or panic that they have talked about.
Oh, no, you didn't. It didn't even come up for you, huh? Not.
Or it crushed me to the bone.
Or it made you a pancake. Or it had its way with you.
But so we're navigating these, right? Like I pretty much know everyone is going through some of these, right? Some of these things that we've talked about, whether it's headaches, also, as Molly had mentioned before, allergies. Obviously, I never used to have allergies. I have horrible allergies now. I not only take a prescription, but I also take an over-the-counter.
This is interesting too, because when you are hormonally limited in what you can take because of a medical condition, as we are, they jack up. Antidepressant meds are pretty much one of your only resources.
One of your only resources, yeah.
And I mean, and we're checking up on Dr. Whitney's little, we're looking into that. We'll report back. And
absolutely.
She has medical degrees and shit, so she probably knows
can put
something
cream
about this.
all over my shit, get ready.
A lot of times, and this is, one of those places in women's medicine where we see the emotional and mental health being conflated with physiological or physical health because it's all interrelated. And I think that does go back to, what Whitney was saying, Dr. Whitney. You can take an SSRI or you can take a combination, which thank you very much. Yes,
absolutely.
I will take anything you can.
Check.
But I managed to navigate a lot of my life without that. And so that's yet another decision that you have to make when you're already fucking irritable and everything sucks
and the decision you're putting on weight is ridiculous.
You haven't slept and you go in and then you have to figure out, okay, well, what does this mean for me? What does this mean? Will I gain weight? Is this another thing that's going to cause me to worry about medical interactions with my body? We were talking about decision fatigue on the way in, and I think this is one of those times in your life where, because we're sandwich, we have our families, older and younger, and we are making decisions in all of those different realms.
Yep.
And then we have 100 million decisions to make about our own health. And we're wicked fucking crabby right now.
Right. And tired. And you have to go through and figure out, like when I met with my primary care physician, who is just a phenomenal human being. She's been my doctor for like 15 years and she's just fucking off the charts. Amazing. Is that I had to pick and choose my symptoms as to what I was going to kind of treat first.
Oh, gotcha.
And so when I was with her, there's the belly and the night flashes and the hot flashes, the night sweats.
The night flashes.
Night flashes.
Lonely is the night.
And so we went through all of the things and I said, you know what? And this was probably last April because it's my birthday month, you guys. Anyways.
You'll notice she said birthday month.
Month, yes.
Yes.
It started April 1st, obviously, and it might actually go into May. Anyways, I digress. Anyways, last year for my birthday month, when I met with her for my annual, I said, I'll choose to deal with the highest, which is mood swings,
not murdering my family.
Yep. Irritability and my energy level, right?
The energy level.
The energy level is like
my kingdom real. For an energy level.
For an energy shot.
Jeez.
Well, and what had just happened was that, speaking of the sandwich generation, my mother-in-law had just moved in with my husband and I, and my mother has Alzheimer's, which is progressing, obviously, and my daughter is a teenager, and I'm doing perimenopause, menopause, whatever, all the things. And so I was like, okay, so I'm going to not raw dog all of this, because I'm going to end up harming someone.
Or yourself.
Or myself. And so I did start taking Wellbutrin, and it's a time release thing, so that if it's like 9:00 and I forgot to take it, I'm not going to take it. But it has helped so much with
Absolutely.
My energy level, I stopped taking melatonin because it gives me more energy during the day. My moods are not as extreme. And since it gives me energy during the day, I then go to sleep. Now, what happens when I close my eyes, or I do lay in bed for 9 to 10 hours. No phone, nothing, eye mask on. Whether that sleeps or not is another story. But so in the sandwich generation, again, is when you're responsible for raising your children and caring for elderly parents. And how that can look is it doesn't mean that they live with you, right? It doesn't mean any of that. It means that you are mentally, emotionally, financially, or physically supporting them. So it happens to be a little bit more in my life right now because my mother-in-law lives with me and my mother has Alzheimer's,
health
and
crisis.
so I'm taking her. But it's that squeezing between the both of them, parenting your parent, right? Which we're all kind of figuring out how to do.
You just told a very lovely, heartfelt story. And I just want to tell you that the other day I was listening to a murder podcast.
I love murder podcasts.
And they referred to one of the people as elderly. She was 55.
I want to fucking kill someone right now. Are you kidding me?
I was like, that is not elderly.
What the fuck?
That is prime fucking time. You're in full stride.
You
in your
haven't
career,
even retired
children,
yet.
You haven't retired. Like, why is 55 elderly? Come on.
That's some bull fucking shit.
That is some bullshit.
When I say elder, so my mother-in-law is 78 and my mother is 80.
So the approximate age of our government.
We can refer as that age group as elderly. I would say elderly is over 75.
Elder people. And listen, we could look at post-retirement age. We could talk about a lot of things. And I understand that there's a certain ageism that we do need to fight against. But right now, I'm watching as the economy gets more and more tippy. What's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? Uncertain? It gets
unstable.
Quakeful. Unstable. As the economy gets weirder, more and more people I know who are in the job market who are feeling that they're not getting hired because of their age and they're in their 50s.
Oh, right.
So you have older folks who are still holding positions into their 70s and 80s. And then you have younger folks coming into the market and being considered for their energy and, you know, the new ideas that they bring. And I do know, this is anecdotal evidence, but you can go on LinkedIn and see story after story of folks who are in even 40s, late 40s and 50s, feeling left behind in the job market right now. And I think that is definitely one of those age disconnects that we don't really understand what old is.
No. So, the internet's define elderly as 65 and older.
That was from the AI internet.
The internet.
The internet where it summarizes at the top. Look, that's all that anyone's going to look at from now on. This is one of the fields that I work in, and we basically say that the summarizers of the world have all the power because people only ever read the summary.
It's
and
true.
Since AI summarizes everything, it pretty much decides what we think.
That's another podcast. I think we
could do that. Let us know if you're interested.
And AI. Oh my gosh. I'm not going down that rabbit hole.
Don't do it. We are talking about bodies today.
About bodies. And so one of the huge things for me too, in this sandwich generation, body in full bloom, that I'm trying to figure out is how to care for myself. Brace yourself. How to do the self-care.
Self-care?
Self-care.
Tell me more, Barbara. I've never heard of this.
I know. But here's the thing. And do it correctly. That's the issue that has just been happening. So self-care for me looks like going to the gym.
Yes.
Right? And so that's one of the things that I
By the way, being sick and going to the gym is so hard because you can't go
It's
to the
so
gym when
hard.
you're sick. And
can't
that's
go to
part
the
of your
gym.
self-care.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
So basically you just sit at home and
it makes you feel like a bigger pile of shit.
The second, just so you all know, yesterday when I went into the urgent care, or express care or whatever, to find out that I was not contagious because I missed my mommy. I wanted to go see my mom. I hadn't seen her for the week. Couldn't take her to an appointment. And so I found out that I wasn't contagious. I had not been hugged by my family. I think my daughter probably gave me a side hug at one point, but come on now. I hadn't been hugged by anyone since Monday morning. Or actually, I feel like the last hug was Sunday night. So this was Friday, and they said, nope, you tested negative for all things contagious. You have a sinus infection. Take the antibiotic. I then ran. Okay, I was in my car. But if you could have noticed in the background, the Chariots of Fire song was playing. And I ran to the gym. I ran inside because I knew class was just ending. And I ran to Molly and I said, hug me, Molly. I'm not contagious.
She drifted in like a ghost and was like, I've faded to nothing. I've faded to nothing and I must be loved. And
I know.
hugged.
I just had to be hugged, you guys. I was just so sad.
She was so sad.
It was so sad. I found out that you're not supposed to, as a woman in full bloom, you are not supposed to have fasted workouts. What that means is not eat before you work out, which is what I was doing all of the fucking time, you guys, for years.
Because we know, as every Gen X person knows, that just not eating is the best way to lose weight, is just to starve.
Well, listen, there's all this shit out there about, there's all this stuff about like, oh, you should fast.
Yeah.
Right. And everyone swears by it. Guess who it works for? It works for men. It does not work for women the same. Here's the other thing that I do for self-care. Ice bath.
Okay, the ice bath thing, you're fucking crazy. Look, I read the whole Wim Hof book and I feel that I am scarred from swim team where I had to jump into the icy pool no matter what the weather.
Okay, well, I never had to do that, so probably.
I don't know. But what I do know is that the water is cold.
The water is cold, but after doing some more research about a body in full bloom, is that a body in full bloom of a woman should not be in the same temperature water as a man. So I was going in where it was -3 Fahrenheit. No, Celsius, whatever. It was really fucking cold. And apparently I'm not supposed to do that because it's not good for a woman, because you can't fucking, you don't get all the synapses. Go again to Dr. Stacey Sims. She's amazing. She was just on Mel Robbins' podcast. So listen to that. I think I gave that a shout out last time too.
I feel like they're not going to be able to match our level of intensity. So
well,
I mean,
obviously.
if you want to go somewhere where people know things, then you could listen to them,
or just shoot the shit with us.
Yeah, both of those. You should do both. Yeah. It's not one or the other.
It is not.
But I will say this. We did find with the ice baths that keeping your hands out of the water made a huge difference what you could manage.
And because I have so much hair, I don't dip my head under the water.
You can't get your hair. But I don't think you're supposed to put your head in anyway.
I don't think you really are either.
That would take ice cream headache.
But I think that men do that. I don't know. So I'm not doing that
I don't want to talk about men. What do men do?
Men do nothing. So, Molly, what are some ways? We're not
bashing men. We're saying we don't understand the experience. And that's okay to not understand the experience.
Listen, get your own podcast. We've got enough
going on. It's close to we're dealing with what's right in front of our faces.
I'm fucking exhausted.
Yeah, all the time. Only ever all the time.
Only ever all the time?
Only ever all the time.
So what are some things that you do for self-care that are specifically about your body being in full bloom?
Well, I feel like I've tried so many things. I have a balm. Maybe I'll look at what kind it is. That it's just for cracked heels. And I like to put that on when I go to bed. But you do have to wear socks, and that's kind of creepy to wear socks to bed. But sometimes I can handle it. I really appreciate it when I wake up and I have soft feet. It's real nice.
So FYI, I do that every night. I wouldn't necessarily call that a self-care. I would call that a self-maintenance.
It's huge. It's a special thing I do for me. Wearing perfume. That's a special thing that I do for me. And
goodness.
I think that perfume is a good one because it's kind of like the lipstick effect where no matter how much money you have, you can sort of afford a tube of lipstick. And I think scent is very similar to that, where even if you're having a hard time financially, you could maybe find
candle.
something that, a candle or a little spritz from the drugstore that just makes you feel a little bit special. And I love those little tiny things that we can do. I have to say I'm real paranoid about smells with all the sweating all the additional situations happening.
Well, body odor is one of the other things of menopause. But
so I'm freaking out about it.
I don't think your odor has changed.
I know, but I am freaking out because as you know, I'm not a huge sweater.
I'm a huge sweater.
So I'm not used to managing being drenched in sweat so it makes me crazy paranoid. And plus I'm really sensitive to smell. It's my secret superpower. Tiny superpowers are one of my things that I do. I talk to people about tiny superpowers. One of mine is sense of smell.
Interesting.
And so I cook by smell. I also can grab the exact right size container for any food that I need to put away.
Really?
On the first try every time, right up to the lid. It's one of my tiny superpowers, not to brag.
Wow.
But yeah, I always grab the right size container.
That's amazing.
I know. It's a gift.
It is 100% a gift.
Is it going to save children? No. But is it going to just make my life
from
just
being
a smidge
hungry
better?
or not having?
I mean, hey, I'll take what I can get. But
I don't know if I have any tiny superpowers.
Oh my gosh, you have so many tiny superpowers.
Well, I'm going to now look at that.
We should do an episode on tiny superpowers and just interview people.
That would be lovely.
We should set up a table at an event.
We should go on the street, guys.
We'll go on the street and find some tiny superpowers because everybody has them.
Oh my gosh.
So for example,
we're hitting the streets. We're hitting the pavement.
Barbara, you can pick an accessory for any outfit. From if I were
I sure can.
If I were to show up in an outfit, you would know what to put with it immediately with no question whatsoever in your mind.
It's true.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I like that.
Tiny superpower.
That's super fun.
You have to take the wins, people.
You got to take the wins. You have to. You have to. So what do we want to leave people with today?
Oh, wow. Normally we review something. So for our review today, since we were both sick this week.
It's true.
We're going to review our go-to cold remedies. Here's the thing. I thought about it too late, but I should have done what Dr. Whitney said and done the ginger lemon hot water thing. That would have been really smart, but I totally forgot about it.
I did.
You did it. How was it?
Well, here's the thing. I did it as a hot toddy version.
Oh, with alcohol in it? I feel like that may be countering the purpose, but I have to say that a lot. I mean, NyQuil, one of my favorites.
I had one hot toddy every night.
Oh, interesting.
It was the hot open, and it was right before bed. I just had like one hot toddy.
Airborne
Gummies.
This
is what happened. Airborne gummies are delicious. They're not free. They're $30 basically get a big container. You have to brace yourselves, because I never read the directions until recently. You take 3.
I know. So I sent my daughter to the store to get Airborne gummies.
Yes.
She purchased a bottle, not a very large bottle, bottle.
It's going to last for a day.
It lasted 4 days or something. Yeah. It was ridiculous, because then they each wanted to have one too. And I didn't want to slap it out of their hand and be like,
do it.
That's expensive and your mother is sick.
Yeah.
I want the Airborne in my body, but that particular mechanism costs all the money.
So here's what happened. I was taking Airborne gummies since probably last year. Correctly. Well, no, not correctly until like 6 months ago. So I avoided, people had COVID around me. People had strep around me. People had the flu, all that. I avoided all that.
And you think it was helpful?
I was taking 3 Airborne gummies. Then on Friday, I'm not pointing any fingers. I am. On Friday, I said to my daughter, you got to up that immune system, sister. You got to, this is going to happen every month. You can't miss school every month because you have a little headache or a cramp. You got to buck up, sister. This is being a woman. WOMAN. Or MYN, really. I said, you got to up it. So I'll start taking the tablets because the tablets are less expensive. You start taking the gummies because she loves them because they're covered in sugar.
They're so delicious.
They're like a candy, and they have 9 grams of sugar. FYI. So they really, truly are like a candy. Then on Monday, I'm sick.
Wow.
Don't think that's a coincidence. So I've since switched back.
You can take the components of Airborne.
Incorrect. I will go no further. I'm sorry. Dr. Whitney, listen to me right now. I'll take whatever else, but I'm also taking these 3 Airborne gummies for the rest of my life every single day.
Because that kept you
Because why not?
Because as I understand it, zinc and vitamin C are pretty prime ingredients there.
Correct.
And maybe a little magnesium.
I've also started drinking Emergency every morning.
Every morning.
Yep.
Again, it's vitamin C.
Yep.
Have you considered taking vitamin C?
And I'm eating 2 halos a day.
What's a halo? It sounds
a halo is like those little tangerines.
Are you eating a handful of gummy bears every morning?
No. You know how they're oranges, but they're smaller and they're in a bag and they're called halos.
Is it candy?
No. They're
you?
not oranges. They're in the oranges section.
Is it like a clementine or
is that what those little oranges are called?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, these are called halos.
Okay. So it's a type of small
orange
peeling fruit. It's a little citrus fruit. So like a tangerine.
Somebody out there has to help me with the halos.
Yeah. There's halos. There's cuties.
Yes.
Little tangerine type thing.
They are mandarins or clementines. Mandarins or clementines. So I have been kind of really wanting.
Do you know what they have in them? Vitamin C.
What do you do, Molly?
I'm big on the honey because of the beekeeping thing. So you got to throw some honey in there.
Local honey is supposed to
be good for allergies and stuff. So throw in some honey at it. Yeah. Although I have read that if you heat it, it's not quite as effective. So maybe you just eat a big spoonful of honey.
FYI, all those hot toddies were made with your honey.
Oh, good. Perfect. That's why you're well now. It's not the antibiotics.
It's not the antibiotics at all. Oh, FYI. I went and bought probiotics because apparently that's what you're supposed to do. If
you have antibiotics, you're supposed to get probiotics.
So
I hate that they almost sound the same word.
They almost sound the same.
And pro.
When I was at the gym, when I was hugging Molly, somebody said, hey, go and get, you have to get the refrigerated
and
ones.
Advice from people who are just standing next to us at the gym is how we run our lives.
100%. And so I go into the natural food store. I walk in, and you guys, there's more than one choice in the refrigerator.
But they said refrigerated.
Yep. So I'm standing in front of the refrigerator, and the woman's like, hi there, can I help you? And I was like, yeah, I wasn't aware that there'd be multiple choices for me. And she was like, okay, well, what are you looking for? And I'm like, no, it's not like that. I'm not looking for anything. I'm taking an antibiotic. They said I have to take a probiotic, so pick one for me. And she was like, well, you really want to look at the strains?
You want to look at the strains and
I
flora.
said, incorrect. That is not your customer. Your customer
is this other lady who is standing next to me.
I'm not a repeat offender here. I just want you to tell me which one to take. And she's like, well, this one is pretty high, but really when you take antibiotics. And I was like, listen, I don't need you to justify my reasoning.
Take my money.
Just give me the one. And she's like, okay, well, this is it. So she gives it to me. It's $59.95.
It costs money to be in good health.
You guys, it costs money.
Fair.
I asked my other sister-in-law about it, and she said, yes, in fact, things do cost money.
And on that
probiotics. And on that note,
yes. Thanks
for
money.
Joining us.
You heard it here first.
It's true. Don't be dismayed.
It's a sad story.
It's a sad story. And don't forget.
Well, you say the other part. Why are you like this? Go out and be
a fucking fabulous,
flawed femme.
Why are you like this?
Fucking tool.